Can't really see the.
Are we live? My mic's on.
Your mic's on?
We'll see if we're live or not. Oh, ref caught one. You guys probably saw that at home, actually.
Close-up view.
That's kind of an odd way to get introduced to the game, but hi, everybody. This is Paul. Look at Kirsten. She's the best.
Yeah, she takes care of refs and our team and the refs.
I'm here with Joel Carragher, so I think I'll be doing the play-by-play today. Joel and I just kind of, caught one in the ear. Don't want to make fun of a ref, but you get caught in the ear and your legs don't work? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's something you say to your kids, right? Oh, glad to see he's okay. He caught a high stick. I think it was right in front of the camera, so you might have got a pretty good shot of that. Look at Kirsten running across the ice.
Yeah.
She's the best, nothing but the best.
She is.
We're good for sound here, Max?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So looks like Joel and I are good. Hey everybody. So a bit of a late start. I was with my my other boy. Got called up to the U16 AA Hawks, and they normally don't commentate the games, and I kind of put my services out there, and they took me up on it. So I did camera, color, and play-by-play, and I got paid tons for it. So we got Hagen out here with Colton and Zhang. Not a lineup you see very often, with Nori and Fleischer on the point. So Joel and I are standing down here right beside Vinny. Vinny's played pipes today. This is his third game in a row, and I think the Wranglers play the Rangers on Tuesday. So I think Kale's going to end up getting that one instead. And I think Kale's coming off a bit of an illness and has only been to one practice kind of thing. So, nice shot there by Zhang.
Is it Zhang?
So Hagen, Colton, and Zhang still out there. Nice little shot off the post by Zhanger. And actually, Max is in a different location here too. So here we are at Max Bell, Perry Kavanaugh. I'll tell you about that in just a second. Connell's on the point now with Medeb is going to come on back. Medeb playing the point, it looks like.
Well, we are missing Mason to illness, right?
That's right. So yeah, Mason, are we live, Joel?
Yes.
Oh, we're going live today. So Mason.
No, we're not streaming. We're not streaming.
So they'll be on later. But we want to say hi to Mason and Chris and Allison at home. Mason, we miss you. Hopefully you get back soon. I think he took a hit or something. I just saw a quick message there. I haven't replied to Chris yet, but I think he got hit or something. So hopefully he's okay. That's Austin Kane going in there on the right side. He's a left winger going down the right side. Connell and Medeb on the point, like I said, with Kane, Maddox, and Pittman. Shot from the point by Medeb. They're on net, and Wranglers drive the net, but the North Stars goalie ends up covering it up.
Yeah, I think Janger, like that was labeled. Just unfortunate, caught a little bit of the crossbar there and rang it around. But that was a nice chance for the Wranglers there.
So who are we playing today, Joel? North Stars who?
North Stars Gold. So there's this probably the third time in the last 4 weeks we've played this team. So this will conclude our season series. I think we play every team 3 times.
Oh yeah.
So this will be our third time against the Gold. We've got a 2-0 record so far. Although this team was ranked before we played them the first time 4th overall. So they were the highest ranked North Stars team. But since then, they've had a little bit of rougher go playing us. And, nice interception there by Benny, cutting off that pass across the middle.
I'm just doing my homework on my phone
here.
I see we beat the Bird in year 6-3.
Yeah, there's a nice little stick check by Owen Pittman. Pittman rings it around the back of the net. Bentley. There we got Austin Kane along the boards.
Bentley's there on the right side. He's out there with Benny St. Laurent. So thanks, Joel. I was just looking at my phone. I usually do color, so sometimes I forget what my job is. Benny St. Laurent, BSL, as I've been calling him. It's a bit shorter. He's out there with Bentley, who's getting a change now. Pittman gets a change too. So Carragher comes out there with Nori. Samsung getting in deep. So our angle's a bit different today, where we're down low, so if you can't see quite as much down at the other end. It's because we're at Perry Kavanaugh and they have that black mesh up there, and it's really tough to see from up top. So don't know why, when you're looking at a white surface, they'd put something black in front of your eyes. They should put a white mesh up there, but they don't. They must have got this one early on because it's kind of thick too, and not the best place to view. This is one of the rinks they use for the Circle K Classic, and whenever the Bucks play here, it's absolutely jam-packed, and sometimes it's 2 and 3 deep around the glass. Pretty good rink. Lucky to have it.
Yeah, I think Chase says the ice here is really good on this side of the Max Bell, so it's one of his better, nicer rinks to play on, he says. So
Rowan Nori out there in the point with Tyson Fleischer, and Carragher's out there with Milne and Song. So the lines are mixed up unless they're rocking an odd number of forwards. Carragher brings it across, ends up getting a shot, ends up hitting the glass off a stick, off one of the North Stars' stick. Song's going to carry it. He's dips in. He comes across the top, shoots that. Kind of an awkward little save there by the North Stars goalie, but he freezes it.
Yeah, it's always good to put a puck on net there. I think never know, you get a rebound and be able to get a man there to jam in the rebound.
So now it's
Janger with another chance there.
Together. Looks like Colton with Zhang and Hagen. So Colton's been playing with Zhang and Song lately, but it looks like Hagen's out there. I'm not sure why the coach is doing that, but I guess we lost 2 in a row, so maybe mixing it up a little bit. Colton passes out to Hagen. A nice little pass by Chucky up front to Hagen, but he can't quite bury it. Zhang now playing left wing, so Hagen's on his off wing today, so maybe he's going to get a 1 or 2 1-tees. Hagen on the back check. He's going to catch everybody in the league. Oh, nice little hit the brakes there by the AP for the North Stars. He probably doesn't know Ethan, but maybe they've warned him you don't want to be part of that guy. So he hit the brakes at the blue line.
That looks like an
Top
affiliate.
Gun, Hagen flew right by, just like Top Gun.
Yeah, that was an affiliate. That guy didn't have a name on the back of his jersey, on the North Star jersey. So definitely.
That's what I just said, Joel.
Oh, did you say that?
I think I did. I meant to.
I'm sorry.
I sure meant to.
I didn't. I didn't know that, but yeah, sorry.
Connell out there on the point with Medeb, and Zhang and Hagen Colton are going to stay out there. Medeb moves up the right side. We got 2 forwards on D today, hey? Benny and Elias. So we're missing Mason, and who's the other one we're missing?
Oh, I had no idea.
See, hey?
Maybe.
We have Connell and McMaster. Oh, Pelzer? Yeah, Pelzer. Yeah, I wonder where Pelzer is.
Let's see where we're missing.
Donna kind of gives us the update once in a while of what's going on. So we'll
know,
chat with her a little bit later on. We have no APs today. So maybe we're just rocking 9 forwards too. It's nice we can rock 9 and 6.
Yeah, I did speak to Calvin yesterday, and he said he was trying to get McLeod. Nice goal. Oh,
Charlie McLeod, yeah, he's been great for us. Ethan's going to double dip today. He's playing for the U16 AA Hawks later on today. The tournament. Oh, tournament at Nest. Medeb takes a shot there across the middle. Took a hit to make a play, so good sacrifice by Elias, and he bounced right back up, which is good. That was a pretty solid hit.
That was probably one of the more solid hits I've seen this year, for sure. And the fact that Elias was able to get right back up, I'm sure he's feeling it, but right back up and into the play.
So now on the point, we got BSL out there with McMaster, Benny and Benny. They played together last time. Just remember commenting on the Benny and Benny thing. McMaster's rocking the bubble. I asked Greg Milne about that last game. Nice play by Bentley off the back of the net. And he said he just showed up one day at practice and said, look what I got. So through the bubble, and maybe wants to be more like Chase Carrier. Sam Song over there on the right side with Pittman. I think Pittman's playing in the middle maybe today. And Kaner's staying up high. Kaner's looking for a pass to come out of the zone. Hasn't quite come yet. And Pittman just kind of shovels it up the side. Song's going to try and draw a penalty. Kind of gets a little bit of a hook, but no call by the official today. BSL stays up high there. And the North Stars come across. They're coming in deep, right in front of the camera, right in front of Mr. Song. It's good to have Max Song back. He was away with a little toe injury, so good to have him back. Rocking no sock over here. As we said, Vinny's in pipes today. Vinny goes down there, puck is going over the net. And Curl there for the North Stars try to do something with him. His rifles are back up front, but good defensive zone coverage by Carragher. Here goes Greg Milne, like I said. Great to have him back. He served a 3-game suspension. And we missed him. We lost at least 2 of those games without him, so he's a huge part of the team. Great to have him back. BSL going around. He doesn't get hit very often, but he took a shot there. Now we're going to have Zhang over there with Carragher and Milne trying to get it in deep. Fleischer's now joining McMaster. Tyson's aggressive on the D chase, a bit of a two-hander, but no call, which is a good no call. Zhanger with a little bit of a forecheck too. Milne covering up. I think that's going to be ice, and it is. Joel just took a sip of his coffee, so he'll comment right after.
So just to go back to the bubble on Bentley, I was speaking to Ashford, his dad. He said that one of his friends was a scout for the Chicago Blackhawks and recommended that Bentley try the bubble. So I think that's kind of where that came from, and I think he just had one laying around the house and threw it on.
So it looks like we are walking 9 forwards and 6 deep. So we got Colton, Zhang, and Hagen back out there again. Pass from below the net. I think that was Colton who tried to put it out, but Zhang and Hagen were in a bit of a different spot. Hagen's going to bring up the left side now. He comes down the left. This is his wheelhouse there. He puts it in front of Zhang. Oh, Zhang doesn't get much wood on it. Hagen gets the rebound. But the North Stars goalie ends up making a left pad save on Hagen there. Colton still up high. Colton now forechecking. He puts it out front. Oh, he tried to get it to Ethan, and he wanted Ethan to drive the net a bit more, but Ethan was a little bit high. Ethan now on the left side. He's got a nice little back check by him and doesn't allow the North Stars to get in the zone. Fleischer just puts it back for Rowan Norr. He shoots it right at me and Joel. Rings right around by us, and Ethan follows through on his check. Vinny goes down, but the North Stars try and get a shot, ends up going off the defenseman's stick. Hagen, Colton, and Maddox out there now, so the Colton and Hagen need a line change. Norrie and Fleischer on the point. North Stars with a little bit of pressure. That happens when your forwards start to get a little bit tired, is that quite often they'll keep the puck in their zone. Colton's going to get a line change here, or at least you hope he would. Hagen needs one too. Hagen's going to go back up the ice there. He's a long change here. It's not easy for him to get a change, but he could have got one there. Colton goes off, and I think it's like Pittman replaced him. Got Connell on the point. Here goes Hagen now, just in time for the whistle as the goalie freezes it with this catcher mitt.
Yeah, nice little opportunity for Rowan Norrie there, able to just skate down through the middle and then down the right wing there and get a shot away. Yeah, I've noticed that this game's a little bit more physical than the last couple. I've seen that the North Stars are out there to maybe make a little physical impression here, and so Wranglers are going to have to equal that.
11:15 left in the first, still 0-0. Connell's out there with Medeb, Kane, Maddox, and Pittman on the point. A little offside there on Pitter. He tried to get back and just wasn't quite in time. So again, we're in Max Bell. So the game I called earlier today was my other boy playing at Ness. So nice little drive down, Pagan trip, Barlow, whatever that is, Barlow, I think. And if you're not in Calgary, the weather's terrible today. My middle boy loves it because, as the kids would say, it is puking pow right now. So there's a lot of snow, and it's the light snow. You could shovel your driveway with your blower today. But hopefully the mountains are getting this. There's a big need for it in the mountains, so hopefully they're getting this one too. Temperatures dropped, -15 out today with lots of new snow.
It still feels a little springy, right? Like you notice that the days are a little bit longer, and even though it's kind of wintry, it still has a little bit of spring in the air.
It's positive thought, Joel. Song's out there. Kaner's up a bit high above the blue line, and Medeb's going to try and get it up to him. He does. He goes through his legs. If the D-man was on, that might have been a bit of a suicide pass, but ends up being okay. Ends up going through Kane's legs for an icing. So we're going to get 5 new guys out there with Benny, McMaster, and Maddox, Carragher, and Song forward lines. Which Tim Hortons did you go to, Joel?
The one on 52nd Street.
So Tim Hortons.
Oh no, 36th.
If you want to give us 30%
right across
off.
from Marlboro Mall. What's that?
Tim Hortons giving 30% off every time their name gets mentioned on our broadcast. Hasn't worked with Adrenaline Source for Sports or the bench yet, but we're trying. Carragher's out there with Song and Maddox. Maddox, that's Milne. Milne wants the puck. He gets on the left side. He takes a hard shot. He's got one of the hardest shots in the team, so coach is always wanting him to shoot McMaster. He's got a good shot too, and he puts it in from the point. Goalie handles that with his catcher mitt. Get a face-off down in the North Star zone.
Yeah, you're dead on. Like the skills competition, inter-team skills competition we did, definitely Milne and McMaster had 2 of the hardest shots in that competition. So as many shot pucks they can put on net, the better.
Carragher loses the draw, but good forecheck there by Sam Song, and Carragher ends up picking up a loose puck. It's a shot toward the net. I think it went a little bit wide. So like I said, Joel and I are in the same corner as the camera, so we're kind of looking down at the offensive zone just like you. Maybe him and I will move in the third. Always nice to stand in the offensive zone. Sam Song tries to pick it up. He's a left-handed shot on the right wing. A bit of an odd spot for him there. Greg Milne comes back. I think we have an overabundance of lefties, especially on our forward lines. So Carragher chips it up. So we have all of our forwards playing today. Everyone's active, but 2 of them are playing D. So it's Jurwitz and Pelzer. Not sure where Pelzer is, but hopefully he's okay too. And look forward to getting him and Mason back as soon as possible.
Oh, so we've confirmed that Pelzer's not in the lineup right now, right?
I don't see him.
Wow, I wonder what happened there, because he was at practice last night.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought he was doing really well out there, so I don't know. Interesting.
Talk to Donna, see what's up. For those who don't know Donna, I'm sure most of you do. She is our team manager. She's the best. Wranglers are surrounded by the best. To be the best always, forever, whatever that saying is. Fleischer's going around picking up the puck. Vinny maybe could have come out and played that one because the puck ended up on the wall, and now we're in a bit of trouble because Fleischer had to skate a long way for it. So hopefully those goalies will go behind there and stop it and leave it off the boards for their D. Fleischer's actually, he's been playing really well since he's come back. He has a nice little headman pass to Colton. Colton puts it over to Hagen. He's busting down the left side. See if he passes it or shoots it. He does shoot.
Oh,
Zhang follows up for that rebound. So Hagen's had a couple of those opportunities today. Oh, Ethan just missed that kid. Kind of glad he did, because he kind of reached a little bit with the elbow, and glad that didn't make contact. That's the one that all the mums yell at when they see the big hit. Here goes Hagen up the left side. He's trying to get to Zhang, but he maybe could have skated with that one. Is that a little two-handed by Connell? Connell ends up doing a really nice play. He sort of two-handed him, no call from the ref, and they sort of hung on to his stick, so didn't give the North Star guy a very good quality shooting chance.
Yeah, like Hagen's chance there, like he just on displays his ability to accelerate. He's just really explosive, and then as he gets around that guy on the wing, he just takes the lane. He's got a low center of gravity. He's able just to go right to the net. He scored a lot of goals like that this year, and it's really impressive to watch.
I think he wanted. He was talking to the ref there. He wears a letter, so he can do that. But he was talking to the ref and maybe trying to get an explanation of that guy whacked me or took me down or whatever as he drove the net. So it's always nice when the players talk politely to the ref and they talk politely back. Everyone learns the game a bit better. Connell on the point with Medeb, with Pittman, Kane, and Maddox.
Ooh, that was deflected. That was close.
Kaner's got the puck. He's going to carry up the left side. He likes to do that just like Hagen, but he actually pushes one across around center ice, which is a real nice pass to Pitter. He picks it up, carries it across the blue line, but they end up losing the puck around the ringette line. Connell's going to come back, and he's going to pick it up. He goes cross ice to Medeb, and Medeb's going to sort of hold the puck along the boards. So we got 3 Wranglers and 2 North Stars. They're still kind of tied up a little bit, actually. Connell ends up getting the puck, puts it up to Kaner. Last time he made a pass across the middle. This time looks like he's going to carry it. Tries to toe drag. It ends up going off the D-man stick. He's tried that move a few times this year, and it's probably used to work a lot in the younger age group, but doesn't work quite as much anymore. But Kaner's game is adjusting for sure. He's making a few more passes and maybe driving a bit wider sometimes too. Or doing that, right? Shooting between the D-man's legs, which is quite often successful, and he gets another opportunity. Puts it on the goalie and get the puck on the ice, and he uses his glove to cover it up.
Yeah, it's been a fairly even first period here. Like, lots of chances go both ways here. Unfortunately, still 0-0.
Carragher's out there with Song and Milne, with Benny and Benny on the point. I'm not sure whose mum that was, but that was alarming.
Yeah.
It was a North Star mum, one cheering for Alex, I think. Milne's in front of the net, see if he can get the puck. He ends up going to where the puck goes, just like Gretzky does. Oh, Milne tries to put it in front. Benny was coming down low. He's going to now chip it down the boards there, see if he can get it deep. Good forecheck there. So we can see about as well as you can right now at home. It's right along the left boards here at Perry Cavanaugh, the east boards. Nice play by Bentley on Taylor there. Oh, and Bentley actually does a little toe drag around him too. Milne's right in front. Oh, he toe drags again. Third time's a charm, doesn't work out there. Then he kind of pushes the puck off to the corner. This time he just puts it up to Song. Song tries to chip it up to Carragher. He's already had the line change. And he's up there with Milne. Milne needs a line change too. The D needs to get off. They've been on for a while. But kind of hard when the puck's in your own zone. Carragher tries to pick it up. He's going to bump it up to Milne. He decides to carry it himself instead. He's kind of coming 1-on-3. Song's get behind the play, and Greg Milne's getting the line change. Wranglers with the forecheck. Puck goes under the North Star stick. Picked up by Norrie and Fleischer, who replaced the 2 Bennies. Now Colton comes out.
Oh,
and they have 6
there.
players on the ice.
So we're going to get too many men.
Not sure who did. They still have 6 on the ice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just for a second there.
That's a pretty tough call there. Because, I mean, they were pretty close to the bench. And they, I mean, that's a...
When the refs are on this side, they can see it. I did see it for a second. I don't know who jumped off. Doesn't really matter. They're a team. Someone jumped on. So remember, Colton and Zhang are killing the penalty along with Norrie and Fleischer. Guy behind Fleischer, but he does a good job just holding his ground and not moving either way to give them an opportunity. Zhang, who's always been so good on the boards, battling there. And Fleischer goes up the gut. Good play by Tyson. Like I said, been playing really well since he's returned. Really glad to have him back. He's big. Hey,
absolutely. Like, I mean, he's a big body, plays a physical game, and yeah, it's definitely a big addition to have him back in our lineup.
One of the first interviews that we had this year, we had him and Pitter at the same time, and Pitter was hurt and Tyson was hurt as well. So look forward to chatting with those two again. We still have 4 more interviews to go. If we haven't interviewed your favorite player, we're going to. Because we haven't interviewed me and Joel's favorite players yet either, who are our kids. Maybe we'll get them later on today. Last game we did an interview because we lost to the Bruins 6-5, and it was kind of gut-wrenching, and I went over to Joel and gave him the microphone and said, I'm not doing an interview today. And you don't really want to interview a kid after a really bad loss. This is going to be a bad interview. So we got still killing here. This time we have Milne and Song with Connell and McMaster. Songer's carrying it up the middle. Him, Colton, and Janger had a good game last game. We ended up losing, but I think they each got 3 points or something. They got a couple points each. I think the line got 3 goals, so they had some success, but it's about the team, not about the individuals. Kaner's out there now with Medeb's actually up front now, so they kind of moved him around a little bit. Good for Elias for being able to play a couple different spots. Oh, nice play by Kaner there to kind of have a little bit of a delay. 30 seconds left in the penalty. 4:30 left in the first period. North Stars are bringing it out. This penalty seems to be a long one, actually. I didn't think there'd be that much time left, but Kaner and Medeb now killing. McMaster and Benny also out there. North Stars carrying the puck around. Kind of a soft little pass there, but the guy had his head up as Kane was a little bit close to him. He kind of took a peek and went under his stick.
Yeah, the North Stars really haven't had the opportunity to set it up, which is good for us. Good kill for the Wranglers, who have successfully killed this power play.
Not too many scoring opportunities either way. The Wranglers do probably hold the advantage in shots and scoring opportunities. Hagen's had a couple. And
Janger,
a couple other guys too. Yeah, Janger. Yep. But the North Stars haven't had too many. Let's see what happens. So 3:40 left in the first. Penalty is over. So nice kill by the Wranglers. They've had a really good penalty kill this year. It's one of the strengths of the team. Now we got Kaner leaving the ice. We got Jang, Hagen, and Colton out there. So yeah, we are rocking 9 and 6. So pretty easy for the coaches to run these lines. Zhang kind of stumbles along the boards. Colton there for support. You got 2-on-2. Zhang comes over the corner, see what he can do with it. He's good in that spot. Oh, he goes 5-hole on that one, I think. When Zhang gets that puck and he gets a little bit of speed coming across the middle, he does not get denied very often. 1-0 Wranglers.
Yeah, he comes out of the corners, probably one of the most confident players coming out of the corners, and takes it right to the net a lot of times, and just able to tuck that puck in there under the goalie's pads. What a goal by Zhang.
Colton second in line there in the high five. Line generally means he got an assist. I'm not sure who did a lot of the work. I think Colton and Jang were down there working together a little bit. But and then a little late change on the forwards, which is a little late change on the forwards, which is good. It was a bit of a long shift, and they were down in the zone a lot, battling the boards quite a bit, so good for them. We got Carragher out there with Maddox and Milne. We haven't seen these guys together yet. This is a mix-up. Not a mix-up. They've mixed it because we haven't seen Maddox and Milne together. At least I don't think, the Twin Towers out there. Carragher takes a shot, but he still makes same thing I said about Medeb, takes a hit to make a play.
Just took a pretty big hit there.
Tongue twister there from me, Joe. Yeah. Puts it across to Milne. Oh, here goes Milne. Oh,
someone's going.
Is the net off, or is that a penalty on us? We can't see the ref. He's down in the corner. But yeah, we touched the puck and it looks like, Carragher, your boy, I don't know, once he got hit, maybe he did something back.
I think he probably I couldn't see because the board line's kind of obstructing my vision, but he did skate after he got hit. We went straight into the corner, and I don't know.
Got a boarding.
It was a boarding, yeah, because he wanted to probably get a little retribution for
that. That happens, right? They're kids, and you get a little bit upset and you kind of react.
Refs usually tend to call the retaliatory stuff, so.
Colton and jack of all trades, Elias Medeb out there. So Elias getting lots of nice ice time today, which is good. So Elias and Colton up front killing, and now we got Benny and Benny on the point. I'm not sure why they changed so late. They could have changed a bit earlier, but kind of a weird one. Bentley gets the puck, rifles it out. His dad's name is Ashford, you said?
Ashford.
I've been chatting with him lately. I didn't really chat with him much in the first half of the year, but lately, and he's a good hockey guy. He's a good hockey mind, and I enjoy chatting hockey with him. He knows his stuff. Played a little bit of Western League, I think.
He did. I think he played for Victoria, and is it Salmon Arm, I believe, or in the BCJHL?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's played at a fairly high level of hockey and very knowledgeable.
He broke down a nice little face-off play. The Hawks are running and broke it down for us, and was maybe going to send it off to coach. Don't know if he did or not, but it's kind of nice when you got a few hockey minds and you can talk good hockey. And I mentioned before, Coach Calvin's always open to talk hockey, so imagine he did share his knowledge.
Yeah, and he was on the ice during our skills competition, and he was, oh my gosh.
Power play goal there by the North Stars. The score's wrong. I'm looking up at the score right now, and they had it on the wrong side. Are we the home team today?
We are the home team.
We're the guests. We're the home team, but they have us in the guests up there, so that's wrong. Sorry, Joel and I were just chatting there, but kind kind of North Stars came in, just a bit of an innocent looking shot. Vinny might want to stay on his feet a bit longer. I never mean to criticize anybody, just making commentary, maybe I'm wrong. But pretty good shot down low, 2 bar down, tough to stop. Good shot by the North Stars, 1-1, 2 minutes left in the first. Pittman out there with Kane and Ratai, so they did put those lines back to where they were. We had Milne and Ratai out there at the same time for a little bit, with Connell and Med back on the point. So I mentioned Connell's going to play this afternoon. The U16 AA Hawks are in a tournament. My middle boy Bennett played with them last night and this morning, and they lost both, unfortunately. But the two APs have a game themselves tonight, so they're calling up Arlo Thiessen from the Hawks and Ethan Connell from the Wranglers. Ethan's played a lot of games with them. They could have called up Ethan or Bentley. They've called up those guys a few times, and Ethan's actually probably getting close to his maximum. You're allowed to play 10 league games with the team.
Yeah, and what happens after you
played 7?
If you do play more, do you automatically
can't?
You're not allowed?
No, you just can't play more than 10 league games.
Okay.
You can play playoffs, you can play tournaments. That's why my boy Bennett's probably played like 12 or 13 games with them, but 8 or 9 have been tournament games, so he's got lots of league left. Right. And then I think playoffs is wide open because the Wranglers last year got in injury trouble, the U15 Wranglers, and they had to call about 4 or 5 kids for playoffs. Maddox back with the puck. He's covering for Medeb, who moved up a little bit, gets over to Connell, and now Medeb's going to move all the way up. Minute 20 left in the first. Medeb comes down the side, trying to get it a little bit deep. There you go. Get it deep, Elias. Come on, bud. There you go. Good cover by Kane on the point. Ratai over there as well. North Stars just chip it out.
Came out.
Kaner keeps it in and actually gets a nice little shot on goal when Pittman was right on the doorstep. Kane now back on the left side, kind of all over the ice, covering for people. Connell's going to provide a nice little hip check against the North Stars, but they get one guy coming in. Vinny makes a good pad save. Good rebound there. Vinny was back in position, but the D-man, Connell, goes diving across to make sure nothing happens. Here's Colton with Kane and Ratai. So I think Ratai and Kaner need to get a line change to get the rest of that line out there. As Connell goes D to D. Kaner's going to stay on the ice, so we got Zhang, Colton, and Kane. The D stays on the ice too, which is still Nori and
careful
Fleischer. So Kane back on the back check. Need to get Hagen out there. He goes up the middle, which is a bit dangerous, but it actually worked out really well. Kaner's going to get that line change, and Hagen's going to come flying out as Zhang goes flying down the right side. Colton's kind of coming in for support. Get it down to him. Let's see if he can get a pass. He does. Oh, Nori comes down low. Great play by Rowan. Colton behind the net just sort of flips it at the goalie. 7.8 seconds left. Too much time to pull the goalie.
Yeah, what a play by Zhang, right? Just use his speed to get around that defender. Able to come out of the corner again. This time he spotted Rowan Nori. Put the puck across the slot. Rowan Nori barely misses the net there. Just a little bit wide. Really good chance there, unfortunately. We didn't get a goal there.
Thomas is leaving the penalty box area early. He likes that Bluetooth. He can kind of play tunes from wherever he wants. 7.8 left. Colton takes the face. If he gets over Zhang, Zhang does he kind of fanned on it a bit. He usually gets more stick on that. Oh, pops out in front to him again. It's a good opportunity for that line. With the puck down low. 1-1 after 1. We'll check the shots after this period. And this is Thomas Kane's typical song he likes to play. A little bit of Coulter Wall. Going into intermission.